Welcome, welcome. So happy to have you joining me. I'm Coach Amanda with Team Betty Rocker. So happy to have you. We're going to be doing a full body superset workout today. So we're going to actually be pairing a strength movement with a cardio movement to really get a killer workout today. All you'll need is some weighted objects, whether that be dumbbells, which is what I'm using. You can use water bottles, gallon jugs, laundry detergent, anything that creates resistance. And then I do have an elevated surface for modifying anything like a reverse tabletop or a plank position. So if you have maybe a step or a bench or even an ottoman like I'm using, you can use any of those things just to increase that elevation and modify those movements. Definitely grab some water, and then we will be also doing a jump rope, but I'm going to be doing an invisible jump rope. If you actually have one and you want to utilize that and just get better, like a full jump rope, you're welcome to grab that too. But let's go ahead and just get into this move or into this workout. We're going to start with a bear crawl position. So we're going to really just fire up our core, fire up all of our stabilizer muscles, and warm the whole body up. So if you're familiar with the bear crawl position, you're welcome to just do that on the ground. Otherwise, I will show you the modified version of that. So we're gonna start in this tabletop, like almost like a tall plank, but we're gonna bend our knees and hover on our toes, okay? Shoulders are right over top of our wrists. We're just gonna hold this here. Our belly button is getting sucked up to our spine. We have a nice strong core. Just hold this for starters, get comfortable in this position. And when you're ready, we're gonna alternate our touching. So right arm touches our left shoulder, left hand touches our right shoulder, back and forth. The biggest thing here is we don't wanna be opening those hips up to touch. We wanna keep those hips nice and flat and tap each shoulder. Good, keep it up. If you're doing that modify, feel free to keep doing that. Otherwise, if we're on the ground, it's gonna look very similar. We're gonna be hovering above the ground, maybe 1 to 2 inches, and alternate tapping each shoulder. We're gonna feel this in our total core, maybe our quads, definitely our shoulders. We're just getting everything warmed up. Go ahead and give me 2 more taps on each side. Good, and rest. Woo, I love that move for a warm up. Next is gonna be a jump rope. So again, if you have a jump rope and you wanna use that, totally fine. I will be doing an invisible jump rope. Okay, before we even get started, pretend we have that jump rope, our core is engaged, we're not just standing here relaxed. We want to be active, tuck that core, or tuck that pelvis and jump, okay? So our wrists are moving, we're just doing little hops. But we want our arms to move because we want to be active in that back, nice relaxed arms, but we're still active. Good, our belly button sucked in, we're not just letting our back arch. Nice strong core. Good, give me 10 more seconds. Woo! I don't know about you, but I feel this in my core because I'm active, okay? So you should feel that same thing. 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. Okay, I'm no longer cold. I am already warmed up. Okay, so those are our 2 moves, back to back. Are we ready? So we got that bear plank shoulder touch. You can keep with that modified surface or modified elevation. Otherwise, we can come down to the ground. We're gonna go like 10 to 12 taps, nice and slow. So notice I start in my tabletop and I just pop myself up, okay? From here we tap. 1, good, nice strong core. Our hips aren't moving. We wanna be nice and stable, shifting that weight, transferring it from side to side. If you feel like you're not able, like you're having to like really be quick with it, maybe modify. We don't want to be just trying to get through this. We want to be doing quality movements. Good, 3, 2, keep that belly button sucked in, 1, and rest. Awesome job. Whew. For a body weight movement, that is a challenge. Okay, jump ropes, are we ready? Starting in 3, 2, 1, tuck that pelvis and hop. We're just landing lightly on the balls of our feet. Our core is still engaged and just hopping. Getting a nice calf workout, core workout, and just a lot of stabilizers. So we're stabilizing our knees, all the muscles and ligaments and tendons around our knees. We're strengthening here. Good, keep that belly button sucked in. Stay strong, we got 3, 2, 1, and rest. So good. Okay. Last round of bear crawl shoulder taps. Are we ready? And if this is like, you're like, oh, it's kind of easy, I would slow it down and try to lower yourself a little bit lower towards the ground. So if maybe you're up here, it's gonna be a little bit easier. So make sure we drop those hips down. We're just hovering and our shoulders are stacked right over top of our wrists. Are we ready? And tap, good, 1, 2, stay really strong in that core, 3, awesome job, woo, 7, hang on with me, keep those knees really close to the ground, 3 more each side, 3, 2, last one each side, and rest. Awesome work. Okay, 30 seconds of jump rope. I want to increase the speed now if we can. Let's start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Tighten that core and hop. Nice strong core. So we can even get a little bit choppier with it. Jump up and down, but our core remains tight. Good. I know we're just doing body weight, but oh my gosh, the burning cardio is real. Keep going, you got this. Nice relaxed shoulders, but active arms. We're not shrugging those shoulders to our ears. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, my arms got a little uncoordinated with the counting. Okay, grab some water. We are nice and warm. We're ready to get into this. Whew, okay, so moving in, just some more resistance. So we warmed ourselves up with those nice body weight workouts. Now we're gonna add in some resistance. So we're gonna do a wall sit with a bicep curl. So this picture kind of throws off my groove, so I'm gonna be a little off-centered. And I'm actually gonna move my mat over. Okay, so we're gonna do 8 to 12 bicep curls while sitting in a wall sit position. That doesn't mean we just hurry through these bicep curls to get this wall sit over with. We want to be nice and stable, control our movements. So we're going to sit in this wall position. You can be up a little bit higher like me, or you can be lower for more resistance. From here, keep that back pressed against the wall and curl. Good, 1, 2. Keep the weight in the foot, in the heel and the pad of the big and pinky toe. We don't want to be shifting to our toes. We want to maintain that nice flat foot, keeping our knees tracking those toes. Woo! Good, keep it going. Nice, slow and controlled. We're going 8 to 12 curls here. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of lost track, but I think I have 3 more. Stay strong. 2, last one, and rest. Oh my gosh, legs and arms for sure burning on that one. Okay, we're gonna go into a warrior burpee. So a warrior burpee is just a little fancier version of like a squat thrust and a burpee combined. So I'll show you elevated. If you're familiar with this, you can do this on the ground. We're gonna go for 30 seconds. When you're ready, if you're using an elevated surface, stand right in front of your elevated surface and we're gonna plant those hands. Jump or step your feet back to a tall plank. Drive your knee across. Drive the knee across, step forward, front kick, good. A little bit higher intensity is gonna be we jump back, we go mountain climber, and then jump in, kick, good, jump out, cross, jump in, kick, awesome. Hang in there with me. Good, one more, cross, jump those feet in, kick, and kick. Awesome work. So again, if you're familiar with that, you can do that on the floor. I will show that increased challenge version next round, but you can also stick with that for the next two rounds. Okay, I'm going to show you the bicep curl with the wall sit from a side view now. So grab your elevated surface or your resistance training options. Sit down. Good. So notice I'm not like super low below 90, but I'm also a little bit higher or a little bit lower than standing, right? So you can pick the depth that's good for you. And when you're ready,
We're gonna curl, so my elbows are staying nice and tight to the wall. That's just keeping a nice active back. 3, 4, good. 6, awesome job. 7, stay strong. 8 to 12 here. The weight that you choose for these is gonna dictate how many reps you do. If it's a little bit lighter, you can go to 12. If it's a little bit heavier, you can go to 8. I got one more, and rest, step yourself back up and drop those weights. Oh, when we do complex movements like that, we're challenging so many muscles in our body. Okay, 30 seconds of warrior burpees. You can do the elevated surface, or you can join me on the ground for the full version. Are we ready? Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Plant those hands, jump the feet back. Mountain climber or crossbody climber. Jump those feet in, kick, kick. Powerful kicks coming from our core. Good. Kick, kick. You can also slow this down by just stepping your feet in and stepping your feet out, but still being on the floor. So we can just cross body. Good. And then step back in and kick and kick. Good. Stay strong. Finish this one out. Jump, kick, and kick. Amazing work. So strong. Okay, grab some water. We have one more round of that, and then we'll move on. Big deep breaths. Big exhale. If this wall sit feels like a little bit too much for your knees, or you're not really feeling it, feel free to break these up and just do like 8 to 12 squats and 8 to 12 curls, and you can kind of break it up that way. You can make all of these moves work for you wherever you're at. Okay, so I'm kind of wishing that picture wasn't there because I kind of want to be in the middle. Maybe I can. It's going to mean I just have to sit a little bit lower. Okay, so my knees are tracking my toes. My chest is open, back is tight to the wall, and curl. Good. 2, 3, 4, good. Strong. I'm gonna try not to punch holes in my walls with these weights. Good. Stay strong. I think I got 3 more. 3. Oh my gosh, holy biceps. 2, last one. And rest. Ah, so good. Okay, let's finish out these warrior burpees and then we'll take a quick break and grab some water. Are you ready? Okay, listen to your body. Maybe you start out on the floor and you do like 2 or 3 on the floor and then you elevate, and that's totally fine. Work within your limits because that's how we get stronger. We don't get stronger by doing like 2 on the floor in a really slow period of time. We get stronger by modifying, getting really good at that, and then progressing. Are we ready? Let's start in 5, 4, 3, 2. Be a warrior. Let's go. Plant those hands. Run those knees in. Cross body. Jump the feet in. Kick. Kick. Powerful. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crunch those abs as we kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. So strong. Stay strong. Keep that chest up tall. As we jump those feet back in, we want to jump in, stand up nice and tall, and then kick. Good. Give me one more. Jump, kick, and kick. So strong. Okay, nice big deep breaths. Slow that heart rate down. Grab yourself some water. Okay. Superset 3. We're gonna slow it down with some around the world, which is a shoulder movement. I definitely recommend going lighter to see where your strength is. Just in this movement pattern that we're about to do, it does get a little spicy fast. So I don't want you to feel like the weights are pulling you forward. I need you to feel like you're under control. So go lighter, and you can always increase weight, and then we're gonna pair that with a mountain climber. Okay, are we ready? Grab those weights. So 8 to 12 here as well. We're gonna start with those palms facing out, and we're gonna roll those shoulder blades down and back and tuck that core. Tuck that pelvis in tight, squeeze those glutes. And then from here, we're gonna create just a big circle out and around. Good. Pull those shoulder blades
back and down. Good. Again, I don't want you to feel like the weight's pulling you forward, so as we round, we're staying nice and tall. We're not being pulled forward, right? So control that body, engage that core. Awesome. Slight bend in those elbows, but we're pulling those shoulder blades down and back. So from the back, we're really pulling down. We're not shrugging the shoulders. We want to pull down and control. Good. I'm going to go for 2 more. Out and around. Woo, 1 more. So strong. Okay, holy shoulders. Okay, we're about to go down to a mountain climber position. I want you to think about activating your core. Our shoulders are on fire right now, and so we're gonna have a tendency to let that be our focus. But we need to shift that mind-muscle connection to our core. Are we ready? And tall plank position, and we're gonna run those knees in towards our chest one at a time and go. Right here. If you're looking for low impact, this is where we're gonna be. Good, keep that core down. I don't wanna see the butt in the air or the butt scooping down here. We wanna be nice and tall. Good, if we wanna increase that, we can run those knees. Good, and as always, the more challenging version is to do this on the ground. Stay strong with me. So strong, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See, I told you, our shoulders are gonna wanna take over, but we can really shift that mental headspace into our core and really activate our core. Okay, shake out those arms. This is a move where I don't know that I'm gonna be able to maintain 12 the whole time because my weight is a little bit heavier. So I'm gonna stick with maybe 8 to 10. That's why we do rep ranges, so that we can really work our best within our limits and within our strength. Are we ready? Big deep breath. Grab those weights. Okay, shoulder blades down and back, core is engaged, pelvis is nice and tucked, and around the world. Good. Good. So strong. I think I got 3 more in me. Good, use your breath to your advantage. So big inhale, out and around, and then exhale as we come. Good, last one for me. Out and around, and rest. So good. Okay, shake it out. I know, do you feel like your shoulders are just so swole right now? And you're just like, man, I feel so strong. I love movements like this. I love workouts like this. Okay, mountain climbers, we'll take a quick break for some water and finish our 3rd round. Tall plank position. Tuck that core, shoulder blades down and back, and run. Again, you can do this on the ground. So strong. I'm listening to my body today, and I want to really get the most out of this, and I think if I came to the ground right now, I wouldn't be able to get the most. So, I'm gonna modify today, and I'm still gonna get a great workout. Good, we got less than 10 seconds. Stay strong. Shoulders over our elbows and over our wrists. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Ah, holy shoulders. Okay, grab some water. Let's give those arms a little rest. Big inhale, big exhale. So good, so good, so good. Okay, last superset of this, and then we'll finish with our last one. Big inhale, big exhale. Okay, so again, as we start to get fatigued with our shoulders, we're gonna have a tendency to let ourselves be pulled forward. You can hinge, as long as your core is engaged, we can hinge and do these around the world like this. I just want you to start here. But we come around and we shift forward and then we have to come back. Be in control of your body, know the difference. Okay, so use those back muscles to keep you anchored up tall. And let's go. Good. 2, so what I mean by hinged is we can be here with a tight core, so when we come around, we have control. Sometimes that helps us get really strong in our midline.
Good. Whew. Okay, I got 3 more. Out and around. Stay strong. And last one. Woo! Oh my word. That was a burn like no other. Okay. Last round of mountain climbers. I am scooting my mat all over the place today. Okay, let's start in 10 seconds. Shake it out, control that heart rate. Big deep breath, big exhale. Let's get set. Tall plank position and run it. Good. I feel the water sloshing around in my stomach. Good. Stay strong. So as we go, make sure you're not shifting backwards like this. We want to stay right over top of those hands. As we get tired down here, same thing. Don't let yourself shift with your butt up in the air. Shift over your wrists. Stay strong for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Awesome work. Superset 3 is down. Last superset. Okay, reverse tabletop toe touch and squat jacks is what we have in store for us. Oh my gosh, I need to slow this heart rate down. Big inhale, big exhale. Okay, reverse tabletop. If you're familiar with this, we're gonna be almost in a crab crawl position on the ground. You can kind of play around with your hand placement, see what's most comfortable for you. But this is a reverse tabletop, and we're just gonna touch our toes one at a time. I'll show you elevated, and you can kind of choose what's best for you today. This is a complicated movement, or it's a challenging movement. So make sure you start with the modification. You can always increase the difficulty. So 8 to 12 toe touches. We're gonna start in this elevated reverse tabletop, almost like a tricep dip. And when I say, we're gonna touch our right hand to our left toe. Ready? And go. So we're gonna reach and touch, try to keep those hips up. Touch, back down, and switch. 2, big crunch in that core. 3, 4. If this is too much for you, keep going with that, but if this is too much for you, you can also just do standing toe taps and try to get that toe all the way up as we crunch that core, just like this. Good. Stay strong through that. That's a really great modification to build strength in that core. 8 to 12. I got 3 more on each side. Good. 2. Keep that chest open. Last 1 each way. Woo! Amazing job. If this is too much on your wrist, you can also stretch in the opposite way and do back of the hands together to try to kind of counter that stretch. So again, you can do this on the ground. I'll show you that next round. You can do it modified on the elevated, or you can just give me that big toe touch to increase the strength in those abs. We're gonna increase that heart rate as if it's not increased already, and do some squat jacks. 30 seconds. We're gonna start in 8, 7, 6. So you can choose a sumo squat or a regular squat in this. Basically, we're just gonna start, we're gonna shoot those hips back like a squat. We're gonna tap in and right back out. Squat, tap. Good. Squat, tap. Awesome job. Again, if you wanna kind of choose your own adventure on this, you're welcome to jump out a little bit wider and do some sumo squats. Tap in and squat. So you can do some wide or you can do regular. Just shoot those hips back. We don't want to be collapsing those knees in and tucking that chest. We want to shoot those hips nice and strong. 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. So strong. I can barely breathe. Okay, so we know our modifications, our options. Work within your limits. And on those squat taps, you can also just squat and tap out if that impact is a little bit too much for you. Okay, ready for some reverse tabletop? Actually, I'm gonna do it on the ground. You can take the modification still. 8 to 12 each way, are you ready? And lift. So from here, we're gonna tap that toe. Lift. Notice I'm not just sitting down and tapping here. I'm lifting those hips up. Good. So strong. 5, 6, really open that chest up. We want to use our core to lift us up. So strong. 2, 2, 1, and 1. Awesome job. This is an upper body work, some lower body, some core, and definitely some glutes. Okay, squat jacks. You can also do squat to tap out. Are we ready? And go. So again, we can squat, tap, squat, tap, squat, tap. Basically, we're just looking for a little bit more movement to get even more muscles involved. Shoot those hips back, tap, and out, tap, and out. I'm actually kind of going backwards. I'm being a little bit flossy today. Good. So strong, stay strong for 5 more seconds. So good. And rest. Amazing job, high five. Okay, we have one more round of that. Are we ready? Okay, let's slow that heart rate down. Take a couple big deep breaths. Big inhale and big exhale. Good, inhale. Hold it and big exhale. Give me one more. Good, and big exhale. So strong. Okay, last and final round. Are we ready? Take the modification you need. If you maybe got to like 6 or 7 on the one on the ground, I want you to go to the elevated surface and I want you to try for 12 on this last one. Or stay on the ground and try to eke out one more with really good form. Okay, ready? Get in that tall, chested position, sitting on the ground. Lift into that tabletop. And from here, remember, we open that chest. We don't just collapse here. Big open chest and tap, tap. Good. 3, 3, 5. Stay strong with me. Keep those hips up. 7, stay strong. 8, crunch that core. 9, I'm going for 10. Listen to your body. Stop where you need to. Good. Okay, one last one. Really reach and reach. So strong. Okay, let's finish like champs. Let's go for these squat jacks. Challenge yourself and let's hit it. And go. Squat, tap, squat, tap. Make sure those knees are tracking our toes. We don't want to buckle in. We want those knees pulling out, if anything. Good. From the side, chest is staying up. Hips are shooting back behind us like we're sitting on a chair. Good. We've got less than 10 seconds. Stay strong. So good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So good. Grab some water. You're a champion. I feel like we rocked that workout, crushed it, and if we want to put a little cherry on top, we could finish with a quick little finisher. If you don't have it in you, and you're like, nope, I had a great workout and I feel good, you are right. You do not have to do this. Completely optional, but we can always finish out with just giving it a little bit more. So we're familiar with this move. We did it earlier. We're gonna do either mountain climbers or warrior burpees for 60 seconds, okay? Pick your poison. You can choose the modification, but I want you to just move for 60 seconds. If either of those are too much, just do jumping jacks. Pick a movement that we did today and do that for a bonus round of 60 seconds. Okay, let's get this. I'm gonna go for warrior burpees. And honestly, I might switch it up and do 30 seconds of warrior burpees and then 30 seconds of mountain climbers. I don't know, we'll see how I feel. This does not have to be this cookie cutter put together thing. This is just a fun little bonus where we can feel strong and empowered. Let's start in 5, 4, 3, 2, hit it. You are strong enough to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump those feet in, kick, kick. So strong. Go at your pace. You do not have to go as fast as me. You don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. I just want you to feel strong and empowered for our last 60 seconds together. Kick. Knee drive. Good. Kick. So good. Woo. Okay. I'm gonna go for my last 20 seconds as mountain climbers. And we have 20 seconds left. Drive those knees in. Nice strong core. Tuck those knees. Do whatever movement you need to do. We've got 10 seconds left. Stay strong. You are strong enough to do it. Lower the impact if you need to. Good. 3, 2, don't stop. 1, rest. Oh my gosh. Thank you for doing that with me. Let's do some optional stretching if you've got time. We'll slow that heart rate down. Let's take some big deep breaths. Big inhale. Hold it at the top and big exhale. Good, gotta do 2 more. Big inhale. Good, big exhale. 1 more. Feel that heart rate going down. Big inhale and big exhale. So good. Let's lean forward. Stretch out that back and those lats. Really reach forward from the side. We're just kind of doing a child's pose. Then I want you to walk those hands over to the left. Put your right hand on top of your left and really stretch in that side body. Continue with those controlled breaths. And walk your hands to the right, left hand over the right. Really stretch into that side body. Good. So strong. Sit on up. Reach to the sky. Breathe in all that positive energy. Big exhale. So strong. Thank you, thank you, thank you for showing up with me. You crushed it. You are so strong, and I hope you know it and believe it. Let me know how you like this. I love hearing from you. Make sure you refuel, rehydrate, drink plenty of water, fill yourself with good nutrients. You know what your body needs. Love yourself in that way, giving your body what you know it needs, what will help it thrive. Thank you again for showing up with me. You are awesome, and I will see you next time. Peace.